So let's take this idea of future pacing, imagining your future to be different, and then put it into the technique that we talked about a few videos ago. So of course, just to quickly go through the technique again, the first thing you want to do is to pick some kind of negative emotion. Then once you've got that, you want to link it to some kind of past experience. Some recent experience, or potentially in the last few years, where you feel that emotion, something that can be representative of it, something that can be symbolic of it. Then you want to step in just a little. You just want to taste the poison but not completely drown yourself in it. Just enough to remind yourself of what that emotion feels like and how it affects your body. Then you want to step out. You want to dissociate, potentially double dissociate, maybe even pan the camera back, or even involve physical movement. Place the experience on the floor, and then you can even walk away from it and then look back from a safe and comfortable distance. Then from this place you want to go, interesting, I'm curious. And looking through older, wiser eyes from this neutral observer's point of view, where you've lessened the emotional intensity and potentially even made it negligible, you want to look on and go, what was it that I was really meant to learn here? What was a more accurate or fair assessment as to what was going on? If there was one more useful learning that I needed to get, what would that be? And you just notice the answers that come from within. Be honest, just reflect and pay attention to what answers naturally present themselves. Then from there, you want to just reflect and consider this new learning, this new insight. And then this leads us on to the last step, and this is where we bring future pacing into the equation. What you want to do is you want to take this new learning, this new insight or insights, and then start to put it into the future through your imagination. So you want to imagine some point in the future, perhaps it's tomorrow, maybe it's next week, maybe it's a month from now, maybe it's 6 months or even a year, and you want to begin to see yourself what it would be like when you've fully and completely integrated this new learning, this new insight. How it's going to benefit your everyday life, how you're going to develop as a person as a result. And then you can actually step into that you and have an experience of what it's like, just to fully and completely appreciate what benefit or benefits that bad experience has now given you. Now, also from this position, you can look back. And again, this is a strange thing to ask you to do, but it's your imagination. And of course, we respond to our imagination. So from this place in the future, experiencing what the benefits have to offer, you can then look back to that old past experience and notice how it shifts and changes as a result of connecting with this future benefit. This last step can often be weird, but it can be so unbelievably powerful, because this is when we look back and realize that that negative experience actually wasn't a negative experience at all. It was a learning experience. And now that you've had the chance to appreciate what those learnings could offer, suddenly you begin to see it in a different light. So that is the technique in full. Now again, I do appreciate that this is quite a lot of steps. I'm asking you to do a lot of things. So what I've done is I have designed an audio that will take you through that entire process. So if you can go to the additional resources, you can download the MP3 file. It's something that you can listen to on your phone, any mobile device, or a hi-fi if you have one. You never know, you might be stuck in the 80s. Whatever your medium, you can download the MP3 and it will take you through the entire process. So I would recommend that when you're listening to this, is you set aside roughly around about 15 or 20 minutes so that you can fully focus on the audio. It's not the purpose of this audio for you to drift off and basically fall asleep, even though you might find that my voice does take you off to some strange places, but just do your best to engage your imagination with the process as much as you possibly can. But I'm sure you'll find the audio incredibly powerful, it's nicely recorded, and I'm pretty sure you'll find it an amazing experience. So if you want to download that just now, have a go with it, spend the next 15 to 20 minutes. If now is not the right time for you, then set some time in the future to do this, because I know that you're going to find this a massively useful and powerful experience. And once you've had a chance to experience that, then head over to the next video and we'll see you soon.